Black Beauty, the autobiography of a horse, was written in 1877 by Anna Sewell and completely changed the view of horses. Before this text, horses were seen as machines, simply existing to serve humans. To most people, they had no thoughts, emotions, or individualism. But after the publication and widespread reading of Black Beauty, within 2 years there were over 1 million copies circulating in the US, horses came to be viewed as more human-like and deserving of rights. If only I too had the rights to life, liberty, and property. Damn, I could use a beer. Black Beauty changed the way horses were seen due to its description of the lives horses led and the emotional responses they had to their surroundings. But what about the art that accompanied the story? How did it impact the readers and add to or detract from the message? And how did the art change over time with newer publications? Art can greatly impact how people think about the story being told. The Disney-style animations go well with stories of talking animals and heartfelt tales, but would never accompany a documentary-style narration of the life of wild animals on the savannah. The closest we can get is The Lion King, technically an animation that goes along with a brutal story. But then again, we never see Simba savagely tear open another lion, or at least not in the version I saw. The first publications of Black Beauty were accompanied by realistic images of horses. Many of the covers and illustrations contained inside the book were full drawings with anatomically correct horses in front of elaborate backgrounds. By the mid and late 1900s, the illustrations had become more stylized. The proportions of the horses in particular had been altered to enlarge the head, especially facial features such as the eyes. Since the eyes are the windows of the soul, of course they had to be enlarged. Otherwise, it would have defeated the whole message the book is trying to bring across. The horses were also painted more vividly with backgrounds that almost seemed to fade away. However, it wasn't until the late 1900s and the early 2000s that the images became completely cartoonized. The horses in these publications have large eyes and smiles and lips that turn up at the corners. These books also contained cartoonish versions of the people in the story. Around this time, animated Black Beauty films and shows began to come out. Let's face it, America and its film industry has never failed to take an opportunity to capitalize off of a popular book by turning it into a film or show and simultaneously ruin the whole story. Cough, cough. The Giver. Hopefully no one has seen this. If you have, here's some bleach for your eyes. By the 21st century, it is widely accepted that horses, and other animals, have thoughts and feelings and are deserving of a life free from suffering and abuse. Thus, these animations made sense. They were portraying horses as exactly that and encouraging viewers to sympathize for the horses. The transformation of the images surrounding Black Beauty from realistic to cartoonish was not the driving force behind the changing of public opinions to sympathize with animals. This would be seen more as a result of the text itself and animal rights movements at the time, but more of a result of the spreading sympathy and a means of amplifying the sentiments with the later publications.